It's Monday, June, what is it, the 9th? I think it's the 9th, 2024. I'm out on the Prairie Spirit Trail, just south of Ottawa, Kansas. Gonna ride today to Garnett, Kansas, which is about 25 miles. This area got about 3 inches of rain 2 days ago, so I didn't know what the trail conditions would be like, but they're surprisingly in good shape. Not too wet, pretty dry, and not too much wind. It's a nice trail, old rail trail, one of the hidden gems of Kansas, if you ask me. And I've never ridden down to Garnett before. They've got a lake outside of town that you can camp at, and so that's what I'm doing. Just one night this time, so yep, should be a good trip. Pack my fishing pole, maybe I'll catch a fish or two, but otherwise I'm just gonna enjoy this kind of last day of spring, it feels like, before the super heat comes. So thanks for coming along. Hey buddy, you better cross the road. Made it to Richmond, Kansas. About 10 more miles to Garnett. Sweet day so far. This is not good. Guess I'm going over. I'm not sure what creek this is, but it is way up. I think they got about over 3 inches 2 nights ago. And all the fields are flooded out here, and this creek is definitely way higher than it should be. But hey, we needed the rain, right? Next stop, Garnett. Alright, made it to Garnett, Kansas. I'm at a little lake south of town called Crystal Lake. It's right off the trail. The trail is right behind me over here, and it's kind of weird. They don't tell you exactly where you're allowed to camp, but I just found this sweet spot under a tree, and hopefully no one bothers me tonight. Did a little fishing, haven't caught anything yet, but the weather's perfect. It's nice and cool in the shade, a little bit of a breeze. So all in all, 25-mile ride to Garnett is pretty sweet. So the main reason I wanted to get out here and do a little bike packing is because this might be the last time I get to bike pack in Kansas for a while, because I'm moving to Fort Collins, Colorado. My wife Jenna and I have been flirting with Fort Collins for years now, and we just never could find the right time to make the move. And recently we've been feeling the pull a lot, and we decided to do it. And just excited to be closer to the mountains, because we drive there all the time as much as we can, and it's a pain in the ass to drive across Kansas 10 times a year. So now we won't have to do that. They'll be in our backyard, and I'll finally get to make a little more content maybe on the regular. I'm moving in a month and a half. Most of my friends don't know I'm moving yet. I'm excited, I'm sad, all those things at the same time. Sad to leave my friends, but they all know that we've been wanting to move out there for years, so they're not going to be totally shocked when I tell them that I'm moving. So yeah, so that's the news. That's the deal. Moving to Colorado. All right, let's talk gear. I'm going to show you all the gear I brought today and what I was riding. All right, first up, the bike. This is my 2021, I believe, Kona Sutra ULTD. It's a steel frame. It is a sweet bike. It's got all the adventure nipples to hold all of your gear. I absolutely love it. It's heavy, but it rides like a dream. I've got red shift handlebars on it. I think they're called the kitchen sink handlebars, and they're badass bars. Really love them. Comfortable. This is something that I've been riding on for a little while now. I got myself a Brooks B17 saddle. I've got, I don't know, maybe 500 miles on it so far, and it is just now starting to break into for my sit bones. It's taken a while. It was not the most comfortable seat right at first. I'm still kind of on the fence about it, but it is getting more comfortable. I think I just need to put more miles on it, which is crazy, because I think 500 miles should be enough for a leather saddle to get broken in, but apparently not. Maybe I'm just not heavy enough. I'm using my Ortlieb Classic panniers, one on each side. They're sweet. They hold everything I need to bring. This is my Big Agnes Tiger Wall 2-man tent. It's the Bikepacking specific version, which is sweet because the poles fold up in smaller sections so that you can fit them. You can fit the tent between your handlebars. New piece of gear that I have that I've used it a couple times so far is this Nemo. It's the new Nemo Tensor all-season pad, which I don't really need the all-season version of this pad right now, because it's only going to get down to maybe 58 degrees tonight, and it's the wide version, 25 inches wide, which I think is the way to go for me. The 20-inch pads, it's too narrow. My arms fall off the edge of the pad, and that's annoying. So 25 inches for me is the way to go. So that's what I'm sleeping on tonight. I found these Idahoan instant potatoes in like individual like servings. Pretty cool. You don't have to make a whole bag. And then I got some Wicked Foods Punchin' Potatoes and Beans Chili Mac. This has been sitting in my pantry for a long time. I thought I would take it backpacking one day, and I just never took it. So it's about to expire, so it's time to try it. I even packed myself a grapefruit fizzy water. Grapefruit fizzy water, that's my jam. Let's try this punch and potatoes and beans chili mac. Totally amazeballs. Well, let's see. Totally amazeballs? No, I wouldn't go that far. All right, let's get serious for a second. Let's talk about cookies. Have you had Nutella biscuits? Where have they been all my life? Thanks for watching. Peace.